Yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me.
Topics and Tea with Candace P in 3, 2, 1. All right, as you all already know, Tory Lanez has been found guilty on all charges for shooting Megan Thee Stallion. It is a lot and it is a mess. But first, I want y'all to get into and hear what Tory Lanez father had to say right after the guilty verdict. Shout out to the Armand Wiggins Show for being there live and capturing this footage. Check this out.
I thought I would never be here to see my child born, and I would never been able to be around to see my other child rise up. But I'm telling you, this court system is not for justice. It's about young black and brown men in this country. And I'm calling on all the umbrellas. I'm calling on everybody in this country to begin to rise up because your sons have been done dirty. It's not over. God does not lose.
Never.
And even though we've come to this juncture, trust me, you will see that our God does not fail.
This is not the
I
first
know
time
that this is wickedness. This district attorney, Miss Kathy Ta, is the same one that witnessed or knew that 5 sheriff's deputies in LA County beat up a Spanish man with the last name Carrillo until the guy was beaten to and passed out. ABC News interviewed that man after Eyewitness News, and he said, I thought I would never be here to see my child born, and I would never been able to be around to see my other child rise up. But I'm telling you, this court system is not for justice. It's about wins and losses, and they do dirty to do whatever they can. Jay Z, let me speak to you.
He has kids.
Rock Nation,
Yes.
because my son refused to sign a Rock Nation deal with you.
Yes.
And Desiree Perez, you wicked witch, you snitch.
Yes.
You turned on your co-conspirators, all the whole mafia, one of you that was peddling drugs in this country, and you rolled on them before so the Fed could give you a deal. All of you, trust me, I have intercessors, prayer warriors around the world, and they will not stop until you cut off.
Yes.
No, we don't shoot you with guns, but we know exactly how to bring you in the spirit.
They all have children.
Enough
They all
said.
have children.
It's all done.
That's
Let's
right.
go.
Like that.
Open way, open way, open way, guys. Open up, open up, open up, open up, open up.
We are done with Rock Nation trying to mess with my brother's reputation!
Liars.
Yes. But it's all right. They're all women with children. Let's see. If
Hey, I feel you, OG. We feel you, OG. We feel you, though.
We
feel you, though.
We
feel you for real, OG. Hey, we feel you, OG.
You must not go to jail. You have kids. God is watching. All of you.
Remember, when it looks bad, God is in control. We got this.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be in prayer. Okay? God bless. The DA said DNA doesn't matter. How the hell does DNA not matter?
And they never produced the prints, no fingerprints, not one. Tell me, how does bullets disappear in the LAPD's office? Tell me how there's no fingerprints. My God Almighty, I call heaven and earth to be a record today. That Rock Nation, you will crumble. I am an apostle of God.
That's right.
And you will know who I am.
That's right. Say that, man. Come on, man. I feel that, bro. Real talk. I feel that.
Real talk. I'm riding with that.
Tory Lanez found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. A Los Angeles jury on Friday, December 23rd, 2022, found Daystar Peterson, the Canadian rapper better known as Tory Lanez, guilty of shooting a fellow artist, Megan Thee Stallion, in both of her feet following an argument about their romantic entanglements and respective careers in the summer of 2020. Mr. Lanez, 30, was convicted of 3 felony counts: assault with a semi-automatic handgun, carrying a loaded gun, unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and discharging a firearm with gross negligence. He faces more than 20 years in prison and could be deported. Jurors reached a verdict after about 7 hours of deliberation across 2 days, following a trial that has lasted nearly 2 weeks. Mr. Lanez had been free on bail during the trial following a period of house arrest, was immediately taken into custody. Sentencing was scheduled for January 27, 2023. Megan Thee Stallion was not present in court. As the verdict was read, Mr. Lanez appeared motionless and stared straight ahead until his father stood up and began shouting at the judge and prosecutors. "God will judge you," he said as bailiffs moved to block his path. Alex Spiro, a lawyer for Megan Thee Stallion, said in a statement, "The jury got it right. I am thankful there is justice for Meg." Oh my goodness, y'all. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. Okay, so I would like to start with Tory Lanez Father. Listen, I'm having empathy, sympathy. I'm trying my best, y'all. As a parent, I understand his emotions. However, the direction of his outrage is being pointed in every direction except for Tory's. He's the one that shot Megan, but y'all know how parents are about their kids. Sometimes they just believe the best because they don't want to feel bad as a parent or blame themselves. They gotta blame somebody else besides themselves and their child, and Tory Lanez Father is blaming Roc Nation, Jay Z, Beyonce, and whatever other type of witches and warlocks he was talking about. We all know that Hollywood is demonic, but let's be clear, your son is in Hollywood. How we know he not demonic as well? Everybody wants to spill all the secrets and throw all the stones on the sinners, but not themselves. And that's the way that I'm seeing Tory Lanez and his father. It's a lack of responsibility. It's a lack of accountability. It's a lack of just acceptance that you were in on a lot of nasty, horrible, demonic things, Tory Lanez. But now that you're in trouble, you gonna spill everybody's demonic tea. But while he's doing that, he better believe all of his tea is gonna come out as well. We see how this industry does. They don't play no games. At this point, I'm scared for Tory Lanez and his family. It's just like, when you get into that spiritual realm, the demonic, it's like, ooh, you got a baby, you got a little sister, but y'all know how it go. Nobody's really thinking about their family until they're in trouble. Not while they're doing the horrible things, it's always afterwards. And that doesn't just go for Tory Lanez, that goes for Megan Thee Stallion, that goes for Kelsey, that goes to Megan Thee Stallion's bodyguard who never showed up to court. That was weird. So I'm very aware of the strange things that happened, and I'm aware of the demonic forces at hand. However, I'm not going to be the one over here pointing fingers of who's demonic. Only God knows, and only those involved know. So let this all be a lesson. What does it profit a man if he gains the whole world but loses his soul? That fame and that fortune, it ain't worth it if you gotta give up your soul in one way or another. So all of these celebrities out there doing all these things, getting all this money, metaphorically selling their souls, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it at all. And then when you sell your soul, you get all your money, you get all your fame, and then you do something, you choose to do something horrible, and then when you get caught, you want to blame everybody else. You want to blame Beyonce and Jay Z and Roc Nation. Well, guess what? Beyonce, Jay Z, Roc Nation did not shoot Megan. Tory Lanez did. And he has no one to blame but himself. No matter what arguments happened that night, no matter who was jealous of who, no matter who was having sex with who, at the end of the day, Tory Lanez was found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion, guilty on all charges. This situation is a mess, and I'm praying for everybody involved. But I'm done with this, and I want to know what y'all think. Comment your thoughts down below. What do y'all think about Tory Lanez being found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion? Do you still believe in his innocence? Or do you believe that justice was served? Comment your thoughts down below. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and the notification bell. And I'm gonna catch you in the next one, all right? Bye.